Ready.
Okay, so this is this T1 podcast
Wow.
now. Yeah, nice. This is the T1 podcast. I am Guacamole, and this is
Silvia.
yes, sir. Um, this is the new brand for the podcast. It's great. It's great. I actually like it a lot more than Sylvan Guac. Sylvan Guac was kind of just thrown in there for like I don't know. It had a little bit of thought of the name, but I mean, come on. We didn't have that
It
much
was
thought.
just our names.
Yeah, it was just our
Just
names
our names.
together. There wasn't that much thought into it, but yeah. So what do you want to talk about today?
We can start with T1.
T1, yes. You did make a video
T1.
about like the schedules and shit like that. I watched it and it was great.
Oh, I hate that video.
Nice cut com there.
I hate it.
Why do you hate it?
I was going through it. And I was just listening to it. And I hate the sound of my own voice.
Oh, get out of here. Come
I
on.
hate it.
It's not that bad.
It's trash.
It's not that bad. I mean, I don't know. I think I've gotten used to it. Like, my own voice. Or I'm just a psychopath. I used to mind my own voice, but, like, I don't know. Throughout high school, I just kind of got used to it. Because at this point, I hear my voice the way other people hear it. I don't know. It's weird. But, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
It is pretty weird because like anyway so what about T1? What do you want to talk about?
It's just kind of how much it's kind of like popped off.
I'm surprised.
So am I. I mean, we get 30 people in the Discord in a week. I don't even think I have 30 people on my normal Discord.
I have like literally I think 30. That's it. I think
Including me, yeah.
yeah
I was about to say.
it's insane. And we share we share a lot of our viewers. Like I think I looked on my Twitch stats the other day and I think 95% of your viewers watch my stream. I think we share like 95% viewers.
I'd say that's accurate.
Yeah. I thought that was fucking hilarious because Dylan came into my stream and was just like, yo, we share like 75% or something like that. And so I went in there, I was like, damn, so we share 95%. It's insane. But I have less than 1% from Tim the Tat Man, so you know that's pretty lit.
Hey, I mean, there's the connection. Mine's moving up.
We're moving up in the world. I got that host from Hoonigan, and now Tim the Tat Man's next.
Yeah. Where did that host from? Where did that come from?
Dude, I have no fucking clue. I was just playing Forza, man. I just got a host from Hoonigan. It's fucking insane.
I had your stream up while I was watching a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I go to get something to eat, and I come back, and you're sitting on like 100 viewers, and I'm like, what?
Dude,
I was so confused.
It was wow. Like literally, I was so like dumbfounded. Like I literally was just sitting there playing, and then it said Hoonigan has hosted you with 169 viewers. I was like, no, that's a mistake. And then it said Hoonigan has rated you with 106 viewers. I'm like, oh no. So like that, I that's why I didn't have like a crazy reaction because I was just sitting there like, oh fuck, I'm in the middle of a race and like I'm pretty sure they want me to drift. So I don't know. I didn't know what to do. I literally just tried my hardest to drift a stock 4-5 ace. That's all. But it is what it is. The people were cool. People were nice. Some people stayed. I was actually surprised that the host actually lasted that long. And I think it lasted all the way up until I ended. I think I ended with 16 viewers which obviously is a big decline, but hosts don't really last that long, so.
Even with 16 viewers, that's pretty,
Yeah.
still pretty good.
Yeah, my stats for that day was insane. I think I had like an average of I think I had an average of 16 viewers that stream. It was big. I was wow. And I unlocked a thing that said that 100 people were watching. I unlocked that and I was like, "Bro, that's so lit though."
Damn.
Yeah. Like the next day, it wasn't bad, but like it just you see all like the reds, like the minuses, and I'm like on the stats. I'm like, damn. I mean that sucks, but fuck, damn, dude. Yeah, it was insane. Okay. So I had an average of 16 viewers, like exactly, and I gained 8 followers from it. So I'm not that upset.
I mean, even one.
Yeah, even one follower from that would be insane. But like everyone was just talking at once. I was just like, whoa, what's going on, man?
Chat's just going that quick.
Yeah. Everyone was just like spamming like what's up basically, and I'm just like, oh shit, I gotta deal with this now. But I mean, can't be more happier. I mean, when a channel like that just fucking hosts you, man, that's insane.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
GG.
G fucking G. But yeah, I'd seen you yesterday, or was it yesterday or the other day? You were playing F1. I think it was yesterday. You're playing F1. Man said 7 viewers, bro. Man was like averaging around that.
Yeah, I think the most viewed for that day was like was 10.
Yeah, dude. I seen you fluctuating from like 7 to 9 and then down again, but like you were staying around like the 7 range. And I was like, bro, hell yeah, Silvia's out here, bro. Hell yeah.
I'm very surprised as well because that's a year-old game.
Yeah, I literally looked at I was like thinking, I was like, I wonder how many viewers this dude could probably get if he was playing F1 2020. Because I looked at the viewers right when I was thinking of that, and F1 2020 gets around like 2,000 viewers plus or minus, and F1 2019 gets like 70, 50 viewers, and I was just like, bro, how much could this dude be doing like with 2020?
When I played 2020, I think it was just getting around the same. But
Damn.
I mean, even with that kind of puts you in the spotlight for someone bigger to host.
Yeah, that's true. You're like, okay, you guys still want to watch
So.
some F1 content? Here you go. Here's the smaller guy. But yeah, it's fucking. Yeah, stay on that, man. Get on the F1 grind, bro. I was just thinking the other day. I was like, man, if I had a wheel, I could really just extend the amount of games that I can play, like by a lot. Like literally, I think we could play Assetto Corsa like all the time, dude. I would.
Maybe not all the time.
Oh, I mean, we could. It would be a thing. It would definitely be a thing if I was playing Assetto Corsa.
I mean, I would definitely like to play Assetto Corsa a lot, but gotta get some Formula One in.
Yeah, true. Gotta get that shit in, bro. I've been really grinding Forza recently, and I think I want to play some Formula One. So we'll see how that goes. I think I have it installed. I'll check while we talk, but
Formula Friday.
Friday, bruh. No. That would be lit though. We already have Forza Friday, which brings us into our next thing, I guess, which is our schedules. Really, we just had Warzone Wednesday yesterday, which I know is like a whole thing with like fucking Keemstar or whatever. It's his thing, but Warzone Wednesday, it's not a bad. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was definitely fun, and in the like trailer for the Cold War was insane, but we'll talk about that later. But Warzone Wednesday, that was fun as fuck. I had a lot of fun playing yesterday.
So did I, yeah. Well, I was going for like 25%, but it was good fun.
It was a lot of fun. I literally could not stop laughing. I think I had tears in my eyes more than I can count, more times than I could count. But um, definitely a lot of fun, and definitely something we're gonna continue. But on the other side of that, um, comes down to again views. I think I was averaging 2 viewers the whole time, and I think that was you and me.
I was very much on the scene.
Yep, yep. I was looking at it. I'm like, damn, it really sucks. But I'm having a lot of fun right now. So I'm gonna wait till these guys are done, and then I'll pass the torch off to Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I mean, it was so much fun, and I can't wait to do it because we have really good ideas. We came up with really nice ideas for Warzone Wednesday, which I hope that we can come up with for tomorrow, which is Forza Friday. I hope we can come up with something
I got a few ideas.
half as decent, yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think playing with Jake just really topped it off because we haven't played with Jake in a while since we found basically what games work for us in our chat. Since he hasn't been really streaming other than maybe a couple times on Skyrim, which is
sometimes.
it's something, but by the way, I do have F1 2019 downloaded, so if you want to play that game anytime soon, you know what I'm saying,
I mean,
I mean, I'm down to send it to you on any day.
I'm trying to think 'cause, I mean, I would play it later, but I'm waiting for that phone call.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's fine. I think I'm gonna stream some Forza today just to get the Lego DLC done with, and so I could go on to the Fortune Island or just the mainland, whatever. I don't fucking know, whatever. And then yeah, I just hope we can come up with something for Forza Friday. I really need Motorsport 7 just so we can switch it up every once in a while, and that would be stinky. But yeah, I think switching it up would just be like the perfect thing. I mean, be able to switch it up between Motorsport, Horizon 4, anything like that, and not even that. We can go back. We could play Horizon 3, Horizon 2, Forza Horizon 1. We could do whatever we want, really. I mean, play any Forza, but yeah, I've been having a lot of fun on it, man. I've been having a fuck ton of fun on Forza. I mean, playing it on and off stream. It's I mean, the amount of fun I'm playing is susceptible to burnout very fast, but I don't know. I feel like I have enough to play it. I mean, just the amount of like drift cars that you can make in the game is just probably gonna keep me busy for the longest time.
You gotta get money for that though. You gotta do races.
Dude, I literally this morning I had $90,000. 90,000 because I've been buying cars left and right, doing upgrades left and right. I mean, whatever. And I just bought a car this morning just so I can do off-road races for 500K, and I had like 90K left, and I'm like, oh shit. Just so I just did all the races in the Lego DLC. I'm back up to 1 million. So I'm not gonna be worried too much because I'm just gonna grind out races today just so I can get hella money. Not gonna lie. So yeah.
I think I've got like 2 mil on Forza. It's because I bought that fucking Formula Drift car.
Oh yeah.
It cost me a fucking lot of money.
That's a fuck ton of money, dude. But the car is insane.
The car just drives straight sideways.
I know it doesn't want to go fucking whatever. You just tap. All you're doing basically is holding on the throttle and controlling where you're going. I mean, it's not a hard drift car, but to be fair, are any cars hard drift cars in that game? If you tune
They're
them
hard
right
until you learn them.
Yeah, I've been building those Porsches, and man, they're fun. I mean, I think I have 3 Porsches built, like completely built to my liking, and they are literally the funnest drift cars that I've driven on that game so far. I want to redo some drift cars that I've had in the past, like that 599, that stock 599 GTO, and I want to redo that one because the tune on it probably wasn't the best. So I'm gonna tune it to the way that I usually would with every other car, and see where that is. But I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be a good drift car after that. It's definitely not gonna compare to the Formula Drift 599, obviously. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I wanna do some Silvias too. I wanna do some other Silvias. Try and make those into some stinky drift cars. See how that works
What
out.
about your Crown Vic?
Oh, my Crown Vic. Okay. It was a bad drift car. It was a very slow drift car because I tried to keep an American V8 in it, and it just did not work out. I think it's either the V10 or the V12. I had to put one of those in there, and it's a little bit faster, but I would like it to be faster. I would like it to have a little bit more like kick and wheel spin, but I mean, hey. It's a drifting Crown Vic. What can you do? It drifts, but I mean, it barely drifts. You have to really work with it to make it go sideways.
I can't remember what it was. I think I just was what do you call it? I was just lurking on one of your streams, and I saw you drift the Crown Vic, and I was like, this motherfucker's got this big ass fucking car drifting around the. It was a big bank of a turn as well.
Oh yeah, the one in the Lego? Was it the one in the Lego? Yeah, dude, it was fucking going ham, dude. It's a nice drift car, but you have to work with it. Like if you don't work with it and you're just drifting it like it's every other car, you got another thing coming. But you have to work with it a little bit. But it will drift. It's a little stinky, but oh man, it's a pain in the ass. But I was thinking about other games that we could drift on or whatever, and I was just thinking, I'm like, man, the only other game that you can really drift on that I own is any other Forza Horizon or Assetto Corsa, which is kind of annoying because I want more drift car games. I want more drifting games. I'm not gonna lie.
I would say Need for Speed, but it's kind of easy. Like it's
easy.
really easy to drift on that.
We'll see. I'm actually gonna see if I have.
It might be on Game Pass.
I have the trial for the latest Need for Speed.
Oh, I don't even have anything to do with that game.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, not the latest one. The one before that. The one with the Porsche on the front and all the people in the background. You know that one? Is it the latest one?
I think that might be the 2010 one.
No, it's not the 2010 one. It was like the big hyped one that came out for the Xbox One.
Oh, I can't see my fucking keyboard. Need for Speed. The one with the green Porsche?
Yeah, and like the red BRZ in the background.
Yeah, that's the 2010.
No way. Yeah. Well, I have the trial for that one.
Oh.
Is there one on Game Pass?
Actually, I don't think so. It's an EA game.
We're about to find out, aren't we?
EA gotta stick up their ass.
Yeah, EA always says to stick up their ass. Need for Speed. Nope, they don't got it on here. Of course.
Damn.
I wish, man. That'd be great. What's Game of Gold this week? No, nothing. Crew. Oh, they have. I remember. Oh, the Crew. The Crew was something.
Could you drift in that though?
I don't know. I don't remember. I remember it having the same exact like driving style as Need for Speed though. So if you could drift in it, then then it would be the same exact way as Need for Speed. I remember though, I downloaded the Crew before because I have the Crew number 1. I have
Yeah.
it, and it just wasn't. Oh, I re-downloaded it. And it wasn't the same as I remember because it was broken. It was broken. It literally would not let me play the fucking game. Like, I would get into the game and it would crash every single time. Like, once we got into the menu portion, it would just crash immediately, and I was just like, bro, this is fucking janky. So janky. I liked the Crew when I was playing it. Like, as I was playing it, I liked it. I mean, I understand that makes like a little bit of sense, but like, I liked it as I was playing it, and then I stopped
Yeah.
playing it, and I was like, man, that was really a shit game.
Yeah, I get that. I played it a lot, and then I got Forza. I played Forza, and then I went back to the Crown. I was just like, oh, this game's trash.
Yeah, this game is trash. Like, the way it moved, like the physics in the game is trash. Whatever. I mean, I guess the only thing that's cool about it is the whole America thing. You
The
drive
map,
around the
yeah.
whole America, and it takes forever to get across the map. But I mean, other than that, I mean the specs were weird. Like, the spec system, like, or you had to spec out your car in different specs and shit like that. Like, you unlock like the performance package or the off-road package and everything like that for the same car. I just didn't understand it. I didn't care for it. I kind of just put everything into perf and just kind of drove it. And I remember I did I think the biggest thing I did in there was I might have done a New York to LA, but I remember doing a Miami to Washington run, and that was pretty stoinky, but I mean, it took 25 minutes. So,
Miami to Washington D.C.
State.
Oh, okay.
Up in the
Yeah.
corner. We went like corner to corner, so.
I done a run from the top of New York to the very one of the docks in LA. I think it took me like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was. The game is
might
fucking
pop it.
crazy, like crazy. But I did like the I like the salt flats and like how the whole like desert system was. I like the map. I loved the map. The map was great. I think if they put that in a Forza, that it would be fucking amazing because you could just do whatever. But I don't know. It just wasn't as I was. I think a really cool feature to that was not they didn't have barn finds, right? They didn't have barn finds like Forza does. They had the cars in the certain like section that you had to go and find the broken down bits of. You had to go find a bunch of broken down cars, and then it builds that car. That's something that I wish that like Forza had or something, because it's like you're basically building this car out of broken bits of broken cars. You know what I mean? It's fucking awesome. Those cars were really shit, but I mean, hey, the fact that you could build something like that was cool. The signal things were pretty dope to get those bits of the car. I mean, the game was pretty dope, but just the driving was bad, which gave me a bad taste in my mouth. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you ever build one of the cars?
Yeah, I think I had like 2 of those. I think I built like the Midwest portion, whatever they called that, and then I think I built like all the way to like the desert part. I don't remember what I had. I could download it and fucking see what I built, but yeah, I have no fucking clue.
The only one I had was a street, and it looked like it was gonna fucking destroy shit, but it was slow.
Oh yeah,
It
Yeah,
was
they were slow. Oh, I
slow.
remember I had the off-road one. That's what it was. The off-road one. You build it in like the desert portion of the map, and like the west coast, and it was so shitty. Like my I think my main off-road car was probably like a Raptor or some shit like that. And my Raptor was so stoinky, and you get that right off the bat in the game, and it's such a good off-road car. Like, why would you even fucking like use anything else? But I mean, I don't know. I think they dropped the ball. The Crew 2 though, I did get the open beta, or not. It was like a closed beta. I did get a pass for the closed beta, and I played the closed
Yeah.
beta. But I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about the whole like water shit, like the
The
fucking
boats,
motorcycle, yeah, the
planes, and
boats, the motorcycles and shit like that. I don't know, man. It's just the planes, the
it's
boats, the
something.
motorcycles, the car. I think it's too much.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, again, gameplay, like everything looked nice. It's just the movement of the cars, the fact that you could just change like that and not have to worry about anything. That was a little weird.
Yeah.
I haven't played the Crew 2, but thinking about it just makes me not want to play the game.
Yeah, the thing I've done with the Crew 2 is the open beta,
Yeah. It was
and I
fucking.
think I went 10 minutes from spawn and was like, alright, I'm done.
Yeah, I remember I was so hyped for it. Like I was hyped for the game, and so was Brend, and I got the closed beta and he didn't. But thank God you have like a couple invites for friends or whatever. So I
Yeah.
invited him and we played it for probably like 25 minutes and got bored of it and just stopped playing the game, and then we were done with it. Other than
I
that, I can't think of
think,
any other like car games that really stand out to me that
I
I've
mean,
played in my time.
Project Cars 2 is pretty stonky.
Ooh, Project. I remember playing the original Project Cars, and it's so hard. Like
Yeah.
the physics in the game is just so like hard to play with the controller that I had to stop playing.
Yeah, I found a set up the tutorial for the second one, and it's not easy, but it's not hard.
Right.
You can control the car pretty easy.
I think I
But
have. Oh wait, I got it off of. I got off of Games with Gold. It was like free 1 month. Yeah, Project Cars 2. That's what it was. Don't they have Project Cars 3?
I think it's in beta.
Oh.
Then
Okay,
I'm
one
not
thing I
sure.
like about Project Cars though is the whole story mode, like aspect of it. Like I
Um,
love the you have to race and then you get a reputation and then you get like you go through like your little thing, like if you start with go-kart and then you go to open wheel, and if you go to like other starts, then you go to those respective like whatever, and you can branch off in other things. It's a really cool game and I like it, but it's just so hard to get into as like a beginner that it just kind of pushed me away. I think I'd be able to play it nowadays, but me as a 13, 14-year-old trying to play a racing game that's made for like like insane racer, it was
yeah.
just too much for me. So I stopped playing the game.
Oh shit, I had something I forgot. I don't know.
Um
Oh, Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Oh, I have some nice.
That
I have
that
some.
has the same sort of story. Like you start in carts, I think,
It's
as
more
far as I remember.
licenses. It's licenses.
Yeah.
So you have to. There's different classes of cars that you can race with, in certain things. So, you race until you get like a B class license. You race until you get A class license. You whatever. You race until you get these licenses, and once you get the licenses, you can continue to race more, get more money, unlock more cars, shit like that. And that, oh my god, I love that Gran Turismo, dude. Oh, I wish I could play that again. I need to get my PlayStation 3 out, man. That's such a fun game. I love Gran Turismo, man. That's where I started. That's where my whole like love of cars came in. Was Gran Turismo, and I remember that's why I bought my wheel. And that wheel is made for the PlayStation 3, but it has a PC setting, so that's why I use it on here. But we used to do like car meets. I made a lot of friends off that. I remember the best thing about Gran Turismo was they had a fuck ton of cars. Like fuck ton, like literally random like street cars. I mean, you had like Subaru Outbacks, like 7 different Outbacks, and you had like 7 different fucking Foresters, and you had like an old ass fucking Subaru. You had like a Honda Odyssey. You had like minivans, trucks, shit like that you can just tune, or you can make and tune and make them cool and shit like that. And yeah, I mean, I had 1,000. I think it was like 1,000 horsepower Odyssey, and I would just fuck up shit. You know, like the thing would just fucking wheel spin like it was nobody's business. But yeah, that's how I started into like liking cars and shit like that. And yeah, I mean,
How do you do a car mate?
What do you mean?
I thought that was only racing. Like, there's no.
Oh yeah, it's only racetracks, but on there, there was a you had to unlock this this track, but that was like the track for car meets. And the way that you do it is they had a server system, so you just go to one that says car meet and you meet up at somewhere on the track. But there was this track that was like everybody used it for car mates, and you had to unlock it, whatever. Basically, it was this like it was a long ass track. I mean, like 15 miles or some shit like that, and everyone would cruise across. It would be car meet and cruise. So along this would be like there was like a couple parking lots across this map, and you would just go to the parking lot, park your car, and wait until other people show up, and then you go and cruise around. And there was like a really long straight that people would go drag racing on, and there was like a couple places that you could meet up and chill and like look at other people's car. It was so much fun. But I wish I still had a PlayStation to be able to play.
Was the map a highway by any chance?
It was like a country road.
Oh.
I still have it ingrained in my fucking head. The like, cause I think damage was on. So if you hit someone on the way to the first parking lot, cause it was a bit of a drive to the first parking lot. So if you hit someone or you went off the track, you'd have to reset, cause you'd want your car to look really nice. Yeah. So you'd get there and you're just like, oh shit, I just crashed, I have to reset. And yeah, it was crazy, but it was great because again, you have so many cars in that game, and only a majority, only some had interiors. I mean, the other ones had like black interiors with like it was like a shadow steering wheel. Like you could still see the steering wheel in your hands, but it had no texture. So I mean, it was only for like third person use only. Like I think the Outbacks didn't have an interior. I think only one Forester had an interior. I think there was a Impreza that didn't have an interior. There was like I knew a lot of Subarus because I was really into Subaru at the time. But like, I mean, obviously, like there was some Mazdas that didn't have an interior, whatever. But yeah, I mean, it was just so much fun to be able to just drive around and fuck around and like do car meets and shit like that. I mean, that's how I met a lot of my friends that I'm not really friends with anymore. But I mean, that's how I was at the time. It's probably 13, 14, 15 maybe.
Yeah.
And it was just so much fun, man. I loved it.
What was the customization like for cars?
Oh, it was
Forza level or
no? I don't think you had that much accessibility and tuning. I didn't do too much tuning. I did a little bit though. I remember you could tune your gears. You can tune. I think you could tune like your springs, because I remember putting hella camber on a lot of cars. I think that there's a couple things for tuning, but in the sense of like upgrading, you didn't really have much options for different types. Like you couldn't engine swap, you couldn't do anything like that. So like if you're upgrading a car, you're basically putting like all the high-end things, and all the high-end things were the same for every single car. So it's like the same upgrades for every single car, and then tuning those upgrades like differently. Like you get different amounts of horsepower depending on the car. You get different like stats depending on the car, and then I mean you could tune it. So it wasn't bad, but it wasn't Forza level. Forza level, you could do anything to a fucking car in Forza. You could fuck up a car really easy in Forza.
I was kind of hoping for a Honda Odyssey with big fucking bumpers, spoilers.
Oh no. I think only specific cars had like body kits, shit like that.
Oh
Yeah, there's like no body kits. But the Odyssey, I did put hella camber on, and I put really weird rims on there. I mean, you can change the rims. I put really weird rims on it, and I made it so that it would do nothing but burn out in every gear. I actually broke my friend's game just by bringing it out. Like I brought out the Odyssey, and his game crashed. I don't know how it happened, but it crashed his game, and it was just so funny.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah, and then other than that, I think my first Forza was Horizon 2, because I didn't have a 360. Yeah, it was a very good one. But I think I got all the achievements, and if not all of them, then almost all of them for the Fast and Furious DLC. I got almost all the achievements there. That was fucking lit. I remember when that came out.
Did you ever stream Horizon 2?
No, I was not into streaming at that time.
That's the game I started streaming with, and I used to host car meets every single day. It was so good.
What's your go-to car? What was your go-to car in a car meet?
Supra.
A Supra? Okay. I think my go-to car in a car meet was you're gonna hate me for this, but a 2004 STI.
Can't hate on that.
I mean,
to be fair, that was one of my go-tos as well.
Yeah, it's fucking such a good car, man.
I think it's kind of obvious now that I would pick a Silvia. But...
Oh yeah, for sure. But like, I think I used Silvia's a couple times. A lot of times I would use weird cars. Like I said, you had a lot of options for cars. So I used Outbacks, Foresters. I used a lot of Subarus. I used some RX-7s, some other shit. They had a Jay Leno's Garage, so you had the whole tanker car. That was pretty fucking cool. And I don't know. You just used a lot of cars. I never used American cars because the American cars were really not stonky at all. Like, they were really shit. I think the only ones that were really good were like old muscle cars. Like the newer like Mustangs and Corvettes just were ass at the time. And then they had the Red Bull prototype car that was insane, like insanely fast. And then they had like all the other Gran Turismo prototype cars that companies would like draw up and make, and it was really cool. And you get to unlock those on certain days and shit like that. So it was fun. And on top of that, I mean, Gran Turismo hosted that whole Nissan thing where they did like a series of races, and whoever won actually got to drive the GT car in the race, which was fucking awesome. That. I remember watching like I remember watching the leaderboards for that and watching who would win, and then watching the actual event of the car. It was so cool.
Did you not try to take part?
No, I mean, I was fucking 14, 15.
Oh yeah.
And on top of that, I didn't have a wheel, I mean, I was just playing on controller at that time, and I mean, yeah. And then once I got a wheel, it was like I got a wheel at like the end of my Gran Turismo like time, like when I played Gran Turismo. I got my Xbox One at 15, and that's when I started playing Horizon 2. And then I had Motorsports 5 that my friend gave me because he didn't play it. So I was like, bet, let me get that. I don't remember how much I played that. And then I got Horizon 1. I got that after I got Motorsports 5. And then I got Motorsports 6, and then Horizon 3 came out.
Oh.
Yeah, I think. Isn't that how that happened? Yeah. Yeah, Horizon 3 came out after Motorsport 6. Because Motorsport 6 came out...
Yeah.
Was it with the Xbox One? I think it like launched with the Xbox One.
I think 5 launched with the Xbox One.
Then 6 came out like in the middle.
I don't think Horizon 2 is on 360.
I think it's backwards. I think it might have been out and then they transferred it over. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. But I have Horizon 3. I played Horizon 3. I don't think I grinded the fuck out of that game. I remember playing it, and I remember Bren getting the RX-7 that was like super like stonky, and it was like super expensive. And I was like, all right, fuck you. I'm not playing this game anymore. And I just stopped playing the game. But I have Motorsport 7. I played the fuck out of Motorsport 7. I had Motorsport 6. Motorsport 7 I had for a little bit because I was game sharing with my friend, and the game share doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. But I was game sharing with my friend, and I played Motorsport 7 for a while. But it just took so much fucking space out of my Xbox. The game's 100 gigs, so I deleted it at some point. But yeah. Damn, we spent a lot of time talking about car games.
We did. We did not get past the T1 part.
I told you we'd go off track.
Very true. He did.
Yeah. So, anyway, back to what we were talking about before all this. T1 scheduling. We got Forza Fridays, Wars on Wednesdays, right?
Yeah. Wars on Friday, Wars on Wednesday.
And we have the podcast on Thursday. So we have a really packed end of the week.
Yeah, we did.
We could
Minecraft Monday.
I was just thinking about it. God damn it. It wouldn't be bad.
I don't want to play Minecraft.
Once a week?
No, because that just takes me away from Formula 1. It takes me away from Call of Duty.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah, we have a very packed end of the week. I mean, it is what it is. I think we should both download Fishing Planet and have a Fishing Friday instead. Or maybe Fortnite Fridays.
I think Fortnite Fridays sounds good.
I was thinking about something with GTA, but I don't think GTA is a game that we can play weekly and have content for every fucking time.
I would rather play Forza.
I know you'd rather play Forza than GTA. You hate GTA.
It's not even a bad game. I just hit people on motorbikes.
Oh, it's such a problem, but it's I don't even know, dude. That game pisses me off so much, but I love it so much at the same time. I've invested too
so
much.
Expensive.
Oh my god. They literally just came out with, what was it, a fucking old Eclipse? Was it a 90s Eclipse?
Yeah.
It was like $1.5 million. Like, don't get me wrong, I totally understand the F1 cars. The F1 cars, I think, in my opinion, are fairly priced. I understand that they're all like the same speed, and they all do whatever, and like they're all just cosmetic, because even if you just go into the race and pick a car, it's gonna be the same speed. I understand that, But just having an F1 car in the game, I think they should be selling it for like 5 mil. They're selling it for 3, which I think is completely a fair price for it. But
Yeah.
1.5 mil for an old Eclipse, 1 million for a fucking Civic lookalike,
Yeah.
almost 2 million for a fucking 22B, which is not even a 22B because it has the rear doors.
Yeah, it's just
It's just a regular Impreza.
It's the earlier STI.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're overpricing cars, and it's insane. Like, okay, I understand putting those price tags on the bigger like supercars. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the supercars, understandable. You're gonna be paying for more performance, but these cars, you're paying for the look of the car, and that's it.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're fine with that, then buy it. But I mean, come on. I wouldn't pay more than like 700 grand for that. 700 grand would be like a perfect price point for a car like that, in my opinion. Especially with the economy the way it is. I mean, everyone has money, or everyone should have money. You know what I mean? So like, I understand, but like 1.5 mil for a fucking car like that. I want to be able to pay. I want to be able to spend 1 million max on the car and the upgrades. I mean, that's 1.5 mil for the fucking car, not including another. I think it's like a standard of like $250,000 to fully upgrade a car. So you're spending in reality like almost $2 million on a single car.
Then if you want to go get an outfit to match it, spend like 50K.
Dude, it's insane, man. And not only that, I literally just spent money the other day when we got our F1 cars on another race suit. That race suit cost $100,000. $100,000 fucking dollars for a fucking race suit. That's insane. But
Yeah.
I mean,
That was someone beat me to it, bastard.
what?
I tried to screenshot something, but it got yoinked.
Oh. So yeah, it's insane. I would love to play the game, but I know you don't really enjoy the game. So I mean, it is what it is. What were your main games, like back in the day? Like when you first started streaming. Let's go through that. When you first started streaming, what were your main games? What were your favorite games to stream?
Oh, I only streamed two games. It was Battlefield. What was the police, cops and robbers one?
Oh, Hardline?
I streamed that
Yeah.
and car mates on Forza.
I remember.
That was pretty much it.
I remember when that fucking Hardline came out. I had the demo for it. I played the demo for that shit, and it was good in the demo, but once I actually played it out of the demo, it's pretty trash.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. I disagree. I thought it was a brilliant game.
You think so?
I put hours into it. Hours.
Yeah, I had the beta for it, but I mean, I played it after. Like I went through a small Battlefield phase where I had like Battlefield 3. Everyone praises that game. I could not get the hang of it, and I hated that game.
That was my favorite field game. I love that game so much.
I played it way too late. I mean, Battlefield 4 was already out, and Battlefield Hardline was already out, and I went back to it, and I just could not get a hold of the game, and so I was just like, "Fuck this game! I hate it." Like I hated it because I couldn't play it. That's the way I hated it. I hated it because I could not get used to it, and I mean, it was what it was. Not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying I couldn't get used to it. I hated it because of that. But, so Forza Horizon 2 was your main game, and then Battlefield Hardline was like your streaming games. Where did you go from there?
I don't know. I kind of just streamed those until I found Minecraft, and then Minecraft was just it was it. Streamed
Okay.
Minecraft, moved to Mixer, streamed Minecraft,
Damn.
and
Okay.
then from there it's we kind of know the story from there because then
Yeah.
I met you.
Well,
We done that
you
thing.
met Rex, and then how did you meet Rex?
I was just streaming. I was just fucking around in the Nether one day, and I remember.
Wait, hold on. What? You remember what?
I'll come back to that. I remember it well because I was fucking around in the Nether, and I hear my donation sign, and I'd never heard it before. I was
Huh.
like, "What the fuck was that?" I looked over and I seen it, and I said, "Yeah, boy, Rex," and I was like, "Holy!" I was shaking. I was like, "Some motherfucker just donated me money. I'm fucking shaking."
um. Yeah,
And
that's
then I was
fucking
pretty
crazy.
much Rex's sim from there.
Really?
I was like, "Oh, Rex, you want to join? Yeah, come on in, bud. I'll make room for you. Kick us cunt."
um, when did you meet him? Like when was that? Can you give me a time frame?
It was like a month after I moved to Mixer. I can't even remember when I moved to Mixer. It was like June or July.
June or July? That was a long time before I met him.
No, that's when I met. I think it was like September,
Oh,
August,
okay. September, August. Okay.
somewhere around some like close to that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And then you just started streaming Minecraft, got a following off Minecraft, and then obviously you had to move to Twitch, and Minecraft wasn't doing it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Minecraft. Well, it's not that it wasn't doing it. I just get bored.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Warzone was popping. I understand. I was on the same thing. um. Okay, so I guess my story would be I streamed on Twitch for a very small period. I mean, it was just a hey, I'm just gonna stream. You know, it wasn't even I didn't even have audio. Like I didn't even have mic audio. I literally was just streaming my gameplay, and over the year, I mean, it was literally every once in a while I'd stream like once every like 3 months or some shit. I'd stream once for like 40 minutes. Like it was very slim. When I really got like into streaming, I was on Mixer, and um, I got into streaming. It wasn't seriously like into streaming, and then I got bored of it, and then I started again, and I started streaming Rocket League. Rocket League was my game, and I started streaming that, and I started doing challenges for followers. God damn, that was the worst idea I've ever had in my whole entire life. Was every follow that I got, I would have to do something. Like it was like some sort of challenge. That's how I got that hot sauce that I ate the other night. That's how I did whatever. I mean, I remember this one. I drank lemon juice every time I got a follow, and during that fucking stream, I got hosted with like 20 people. So we had people coming in, and whatever. I drank probably a whole liter of fucking lemon juice, and it was bad. Like literally right after the stream, I went to the bathroom, and it was just straight lemon juice. It was just straight lemon juice, and I was like, never again, never again. So that gave me a bad taste in my mouth, and I stopped streaming. That was in April, June of 2019, and then I had a small little brief period in August, and then I started really hunkering down. I streamed every day the day of December, but I started streaming at the very end of November. So I like streamed for a couple days. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it every day. I did it every day for a month, and I grew a lot from that because I was streaming Minecraft at the time. One day I streamed fucking Rainbow Six because I downloaded the game because I got it for like a couple bucks or like free or something like that. And I streamed it for one day. First time ever playing Rainbow Six, and Rex comes into my chat, and he basically was like, "Oh, I like Rainbow Six Siege." I was like, "Oh, cool, dude." So the next stream or some shit like that, he came back in, and we basically became friends like that. And then the rest is history of the whole Minecast thing and everything like that.
You know, I don't think I was ever actually in a party with him until we started the Minecast.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember he said, "Oh, I have a couple streamers that I can invite," and I was like, "All right, bet, just get them in here. Like, it doesn't even matter, just get them in here." And I remember it was like you and Pog, and I thought you and Pog were like best friends or some shit like that, and that's what really intimidated me. I was like, "Oh shit, they already have their own group and shit like that." I was like, "Damn, we have them as a group." And I remember having all my friends in there. And I was like, "Damn, like this could either go one of two ways, like whatever." But I guess I don't know. You and me didn't become friends until after the first Minecast season.
No, yeah, I thought you were fucking hella annoying. I still do, but then I was just like, I'm gonna avoid this gun.
Yeah, I was
first night when you fucking came over to my base, I was like, fuck this. I was trying to relax. I was trying to just grind.
That first night was great, dude. That interaction is probably the best interaction of all like Minecast history, dude. That was so fucking great. Cause you were just the whole time trying to threaten us to leave because you're trying to kill us. But we just would not leave. We fucked with your base. We did everything like that. It was great. It was a great fucking time. I remember our plan was to make a fuck ton of banners and put our own banners around and replace yours. That was our big plan, but we didn't have enough resources to do that. So we just went around and fucked with you the whole time. And yeah.
I mean, you just got one banner dying.
Yeah, we got one banner. You didn't even notice.
No, I didn't even notice.
It was so funny, bro. Oh man, that was great. That was a great time. But yeah,
Should probably get that video uploaded.
we should do that. Good old throwback.
You know, Throwback Thursday.
Good throwback Thursday. Oh my gosh. So do you want to do Minecraft Mondays?
No.
Yeah, okay. So Minecraft Mondays starting next month.
Minecast Mondays. But I ain't a part of it.
Minecraft. You ain't a part of it? I thought you said it on stream. If we were to do another Minecast, you'd be down.
I changed my mind though. I don't want to play Minecraft.
Wait, we played on the Minecast server. Well, that was the last time we played.
Did.
We played on the Minecraft realm, and that was it was interesting to say the least.
It was interesting. I fucking died.
Yeah, I got your stuff though.
You got some of it.
The chest is still there
Where?
in the Nether.
Oh, yeah, because I'm gonna do the Nether to get my ship back.
I mean, I can go get it for you.
Nah, that's good. I don't think I'll be back on Minecraft for a while.
Don't think you had anything in there of value. I think the only thing I left was blocks.
Me blocks?
Me blocks. Yeah, so yeah, it was just Minecastings. So anyway, our the T1 schedule.
Oh, we've done this twice.
Yeah, we have. I think this is our third time doing it already.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, are there any updates for future T1 thing? You talked about a competitive team, and that interested me in my chat.
Oh, I was just using it as a space filler.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that because because it is very interesting of how this team will go. I mean, right now it's a very content based, and I honestly had no clue where this could go. But if you're talking competitive teams, it's very straight and narrow. I mean, it's only up. You know what I mean? That's big stonks right there.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I don't know. What the plan with NFG, what I wanted to do was just absorb like smaller streamers that play scrims and try and do it that way. Obviously, the bigger we become, we can look into better players.
Right.
But like have those guys there as like scrimmers, just
Right.
putting like the name T1 out there.
Right. Spread it out with more people.
Exactly.
Okay. We can talk about that more in private, more, you know. But yeah, I want to talk about something that people didn't know. I reacted to your video last night on stream. Obviously, it was what it is. I want to talk about what the people didn't see, like what people didn't get to see with T1 and like the preparation that went into T1 and everything like that. It was insane. And like that whole week was very chaotic but organized at the same time. It was really weird.
I mean, it was a lot of work.
It was a lot of work. I mean, waking up super early on my part at least to get some shit done. I mean, just talk about shit and and understand or like get everything together so that we weren't missing anything before we launched, so that we were covering all of our bases and doing everything. It was definitely a journey. But it was wow. That was it was fun. Don't get me wrong. I loved it, man. It was like the adrenaline of trying to get everything done within a week and doing everything, because I think you came up with the idea, or you came out with the idea on the podcast like 2 weeks before the launch of T1, right?
Yeah.
You didn't want to do anything for the week for a week because we couldn't find a good name, and you didn't want to do anything with the team unless we had a name. Was basically what I had. Yeah, you didn't want to do anything with the team if we didn't have a name. So I came up with the name. I was like, yo, I think T1 would be a perfect like little acronym thing to put in front of our name, but we have to have a name.
What you said was send it T1.
No, I said I think T1 would be a great thing to have, like to have as our name, and we need to figure out a whatever.
I don't remember. The only thing I can remember from that is send it T1, and I was like, all right, that's it. I like that.
I think I started out with send it T1, and I was like, oh, T1, that'd be perfect. We had to figure out a word for it. That word came to our minds within 30 minutes. We were literally on the website looking at words that started with a T and just saying it out loud and whatever. The reason we
went on the dictionary.
Yeah, I literally just looked up words that start with T, and we just sat in a Discord call saying different words that started with T, and we're just like, all right, I guess it was between Triple One and Titl 1, and we used Titl 1 because I don't know, it's whatever. Triple One would be like 111, and we're just like, well, what's the point in having T1 if 111 would be a thing? So we're just like, Titl 1, fuck it. The reason we took off the E is because there's like a school thing that's literally Titl 1, and I think it was taken on probably all the social platforms. We're just like, fuck it, take off the E, still says Titl 1. And then we had the problem that it says Titl 1. Titl 1. And we're just like, fuck it, it'll be fine, it's a little joke. And we stuck with Titl 1 without the E. The logo making process didn't take long at all either. I think we came up with that logo pretty fast.
I mean, we had 2 or 3.
Yeah, we had a
variations,
couple. We had a couple like different.
but we had the
logos.
idea of what we wanted.
Yeah, we knew that we wanted T and 1 next to each other. We just didn't know what placement we wanted. But I think the logo came out pretty decent. I mean,
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, it's memorable. It's nice. Other than that, I mean, we had to obviously get the logo. I think we got the logo and made all those designs, like everyone's personal design, everything like that, within 2-3 days. Like that was fast once we got everything going. And then yeah, I mean, once everything kind of just started, it was very fast to kind of just put the pieces in the puzzle together and get everything done. I think the only thing we didn't have done was our 2-person overlay that we have right here. That we have going right now. That's like the only thing because we had to get this done today. So
Yeah. It took me, I think 10 minutes.
10 minutes. See, I mean, everything just works once you have the.
It's kind of Russian.
But the Discord is insane. I think we've said this before in this podcast, but the Discord, I'm very pleased with it. It's great. I personally can't wait to get more people in T1 because that is going to be interesting.
Just need to find people that stream.
Yeah, we need to make sure people stream and make content.
Jake.
Well, I was talking about someone else.
Rex.
Yeah, I was talking. Damn, you just go up to Jake like that. Yeah. So I mean, I can't wait, but obviously, the way other people work is not in our control. So we're just gonna have to do that. I understand, and I fully accept the fact that I haven't done anything outside of streaming, but I have definitely put my foot down. I'm streaming literally 2 to 3 times a day. I'm putting out stream content. I need to just make YouTube content.
Yeah.
Which you have already started to do.
I've got quite a bit of YouTube content ready.
I think I'm just going to edit down our game yesterday like you did. Like the Know Your History shit. I'm just going to edit that down, upload it my own. The only thing that I'm going to hate about it is making you do the thumbnail. Look at that. Hey, I knew it.
When I made my thumbnail for it, I legit stood at this door right beside me,
No
took a
way.
photo of myself, sent it to myself, cut it out, put it in,
I
got a
love it,
photo
dude.
of Woods, put it in. I was like, alright, that's me done.
I love it. That's great. That's great. I'll get you some screenshot. I'll send you a video like all the YouTubers do. I'll just send you a video of me doing shit like that, and I'll just send it to you. You can screenshot it, crop out. But
then I might not get the right screenshot that you want.
Shut up. Shut up. Throughout this whole thing, the whole T1 process, I've been a little picky bitch about everything.
Yeah.
But it's for fair reasons.
I just thought of something.
What?
Yeah, we can talk about it after.
Okay. I've been a little picky bitch about everything, and I understand that I'm a little picky. I just want things to be right. It is what it is. I just want things.
Little picky is an understatement.
Okay, I've been really picky about a lot of things, and I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue to be picky about it, because if I'm not picky about it, things are not gonna be done the right way. Okay, or the way that I want it to be, and I'm not even the CEO.
Co-CEO, bitch.
Co-CEO, yes. I thought it was funny because you said in the your video that I was basically just the one that made all the decisions, which is very true. I made considerable amount of decisions. I think it's like this. You have very good ideas, but you don't want to be the guy that puts out that idea that is really bad. So if I just make all the decisions, you just be like, all right, well, whoops, whoops, you're not in the spotlight, which is fair. I mean, hey man, it's your team. I guess it's our team, but
It's our team.
But I don't know. It's not like I make all the decisions. Sylvia is definitely an influence, and his attitude and his voice is definitely influences half of my decisions. So that's how he makes decisions. Is I'll say something and he'll go, yeah. Now see, I'm like, all right, just ditch it. It's fucking fine. We'll just figure something else out. But yeah, I think most of it's definitely a team effort, and it was definitely a big project on both of our parts. I think something that neither of us have done before. It's definitely challenging us, but I think in the end it's gonna work out for the better. But I mean, is that it? Is that all we have?
I think we should call it at
And call it at that. You gonna go
Yeah.
eat after this?
I'm not gonna go eat, but
Damn, I think this is the first podcast that you haven't yoinked out and ate afterwards. Because it's always, all right, I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna make the thumbnail, and I'm gonna send it to you, and we're gonna upload the video.
the thumbnail. I just fucking forgot.
Yeah, this won't be posted for a while. Either it's not gonna be posted tonight, or it's it'll be posted like right after. I don't know.
What we should do for these: record them live on Thursday,
and post them on Friday.
upload them on Friday.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Should we do that?
I think we should do that.
All right, I think we should do that too. That'd be
Big
great.
PP idea.
Wait, before we go, I do think we should put our thoughts out on the COD event. I do think we should put just because it's so recent. It just happened.
It was.
I think it was a very clever way of announcing it and doing it.
I mean, it definitely had a lot of people watching the trailer and getting excited for it.
Yeah. I liked the way that they did it. I'm gonna be real. I did. It was a very special way that they did it. Obviously, Fortnite does events like that all the time, but it's definitely new for COD, and it was, I mean, it was so hyped up, and hyped up for a reason, because that was so awesome. Just experiencing it, because like watching a trailer is one thing, but experiencing the trailer and being like the person controlling the whole thing is something else. You know what I mean? You control your character, and I mean, going through all the objectives to get to the point where you watch the trailer is so just cool. It was fun. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. We're like, what the fuck? What is this? Yeah. Like, what? And it was just so fucking cool. What do you think's gonna happen is the real question. We had to run to the stadium. There was a fucking alarm for the like it was like a bomb.
It's a weird one. It's a very weird one.
It is a very weird one. Do you think they're gonna blow it up?
Hopefully they blow up time.
I hope my building does not go away. The whole time I was like, my building!
I know. I was just trying to chase this one dude down, and all I hear in my ear is, my fucking building! They're shooting my building! And Jake's just running beside you going, it hasn't even been damaged.
Oh, God. I don't know. I think they're going to change the map. And they're probably going to have a story for why the map isn't there anymore, or why we traveled to a different place.
Did you get inside the stadium?
No.
No, I got inside, and from what I think I remember, is that the pitch was like collapsed in.
Oh,
I think I could be mistaken. I could just be I don't know. I think that's what it was.
that would be wow. That'd be something else.
I mean, the pitch has just arrived and they're destroying it.
Right. I don't know. I think there's gonna be a reason that we're not at Verdansk anymore, which whatever. I think we're gonna be transferred to like some other map, with Cold War, like related
Oh yeah.
stuff instead of Modern Warfare related stuff. I think that's how they're gonna transition into the new game. Is there's gonna be a reason that Verdansk isn't a thing anymore, and we're gonna have a brand new map. I think that's how it's gonna happen. I'm not sure. I'm usually wrong about these things. So basically, what I'm basically saying is they're gonna destroy the fucking map like Fortnite did, and it's gonna all go to shit. So, um,
Maybe.
either way, I mean, probably not gonna play much of it. I mean, we might play much of it once it first comes out, but it's
Excuse me?
we're gonna play a lot of it, but eh,
No, no,
I
no.
don't know.
Hang on. If
I
a new
can't even
map comes out,
think it. I cannot even think about playing Call of Duty right now.
but if a new map comes out, you ain't gonna want to put at least an entire stream into it.
Oh, for sure, but I'm not gonna play.
Yeah,
I'm not saying. What I'm saying is, I'm not gonna go like for like a week on the game constantly.
that's fair.
With the way that fucking Modern Warfare is, dude. It's just I don't know.
It's broken.
In a
They
couple,
claim to at
I've
least fix it.
100% bet in either next year or in a couple years, this Modern Warfare will be considered one of the worst Call of Duties in the entire, not including Warzone,
Maybe.
not including Warzone.
Not including Warzone, but I
Modern
think
Warfare
it will.
itself,
Will be.
it'll be one of the worst Call of Duties
Yeah,
in history.
I think it'll just happen the way it happened to Ghosts.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, Ghost had a bad rap while it was still the main game for fucking for Call of Duty. I mean, like everyone hated
This
it.
game's got like a bad rep though.
I know, but nobody's going to play any other Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Because when Ghost came out, everyone was like, "Fuck this game. We're still playing Black Ops 2." You know what I mean?
That's the thing though. You could go back to Black Ops 2. There's nothing good before this.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That like you can
Yeah.
literally there was no COD before this that was like, man, everyone loves this COD. So
Yeah.
so they're not gonna go back to they're not gonna go back to Black Ops 2 to play it. They're not gonna go back to, Modern Warfare 2, whatever the good old days. They're gonna play Warzone. That's the good game out. That's out right now. They're not gonna go and play fucking Infinite Warfare.
What's that? I don't know what that one is.
It's a really bad one that they had last year.
Is that the one that came with the remastered game?
Remastered, yes.
Oh, I never played. I only played the remastered.
I didn't play the remaster. When I bought all the CODs, I played it for like 20 minutes and deleted the game.
Oh,
It had such bad movement, man. That's why I hated the game.
really?
Yeah, badass
Oh.
movement.
I didn't think it was too bad.
I thought it was fucking terrible. But yeah, I think it's gonna be like one of the worst, if not the worst COD, following Infinite Warfare. I mean, Warzone just fucking saved the game like it's no one's business.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think is that it?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
We Gucci.
We Gucci. All right. Thank you guys for coming out to the podcast, coming and watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this video. We will be streaming on Twitch probably when this comes out. So
Links below.
links in the description. And while you're in the description, you might as well go follow our socials. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys.
Don't forget the
later.
T1 socials.
Yes, C1 Socials over there. Go join our Discord. I will put that link in the description when we actually post it. So everything links in the description. We'll see you guys later, and peace out.